Hey guys, what's going on? It's a Block Bull Wrap now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. You know the score. So here we do have Zebec Network. So that is the ticker symbol ZBCN, currently ranked 159th in the total market caps. Okay, we are up the greatest amount in terms of figures here. We're up 9.4%, which is absolutely brilliant for Zebec holders. We do have stronghold down here. XDC up ever so slightly. XRP hiding in the bottom left here at 0.6% on the day. Let's just take a quick look on the week. The week isn't looking too shabby, guys. We're down 11.3%. Let's have a look over 3 months. 3 months, there's not even a contest. Zebec in this particular watch list is up 252%. So congratulations if you are holding Zebec for that amount of time. You are still up in massive amounts of profits as well. So make sure to smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel as well if you're not already. Now, we're just going to take a look at the charts here for Zebec just to see where Zebec is playing out now. So I've just scrolled out for you guys, give you guys a better context before we do dive into a more detailed analysis. So again, we have had all this sort of price action, but for me, what was significant was this section here. So this was the previous year's all-time daily close. Okay, now I just marked out a nice solid horizontal blue line coming through here, so that's marking out that high, and of course we have smashed through that resistance. Now upon resistance we are looking to find some sort of support here, so we set this sort of new high coming into sort of May of 2025. We kind of rolled over into this sort of slow bleed now, so a lot of cryptos are actually down over the last month or so. However, that's not to say that we can't pick up. Now, notoriously, summer months are usually difficult in terms of, positive price action. Okay. And we have suffered quite a lot of delay in the price action as well, which means we're taking longer than expected to actually rally to the upside. Now, with Zebec, what I'm noticing here is we are still continuing to play out in pinball between these two sort of yellow lines that are marked out in this bullish flag. Okay, bullish structure, guys. It's bullish structure. So as long as we're holding this bullish structure, as long as we're ping-ponging around in these yellow lines, I would have no concern with the Zebec price action. However, people are going to be asking, when are we likely to get firing and breaking out aside of this bullish structure? Well, the first things you need to do when we're in a downtrend is to find support. Now, for me, there is a strong possibility that Zebec is finding support now. Okay, let's just delete some of these lines just to make things clearly. This could be a potential. I'm not saying it is, guys. It's all probabilities. Potentially, we could be looking at a sort of double bottom here, which would signal that there is a market reversal to come, okay, over this next week. Now, that's the first bottom. The second bottom we could be printing as today, this week, and we could see a breakout to the upside, like I say, with that line that I've just deleted acting as sort of resistance from sort of high down here. If we come down here, strike through there, we are looking to break through this red line. Okay, so once we do break that suppression, I do expect Zebec to run up and start hitting some big targets. Now, my target would be approximately, if we do get this sort of breakout, if we do break that resistance, I would be looking at as high as 2 cents. Now, 2 cents is a long way away at this moment in time, but you know what? I do believe Zebec, especially with the sort of partnerships in place, especially with like Circle and the likes of Stellar Lumens as well, we're more than capable. Okay, yeah, these are just the just delete some of this TA here as well, just to clear it up. This is like the sort of TA that we're looking at now with these fibs. And this is just on the microstructure. Okay, so usually once we do get a breakout, I'm just trying to delete that green circle. There we go. Once we get a breakout to the upside, I would be looking at running up these fibs. Now, obviously, we do have to get back up to all-time highs, which is approximately 0.0073. So up around there, you can see there in that right-hand column where my cursor is there. We're looking at getting up to there. So that's sort of our first checkpoint, okay. Personally, if I'm holding Zebec there, I wouldn't be actually selling or rotating any sort of profits at that point. What I would be looking to do is run Zebec up to this sort of first sort of checkpoint here, which is 1 cent 2. Now, if we're actually measuring up from current sort of price action, I can tell you exactly what sort of returns are to be expected. Okay. Now, from current price action, it would be looking at running up approximately 250% to the 1618 level. Now, that is probably the most reliable Fibonacci extension there is. Like I say, that is just a micro extension. Don't forget, we will have a macro extension as well once we start using the whole of these charts. Okay, but in today's video, we're just going to concentrate on near term sort of targets. Now, that 1618 is literally the first sort of checkpoint for me personally. And for any Zebec holder, should be looking out for that sort of 1 cent level. That is obviously a psychological level when it comes to people, investors, trading crypto. Yeah, any sort of round numbers, whether it be 1 cent, 10 cent, whether it be $1, whether it be $10, people like round figures to like get out of the markets. Okay, now the 2618, this is the last fib on the micro, so I'd expect a sort of hefty sort of pullback once we do get up there, guys. So we're still a long way off, guys, but you know what, I'm keeping the optimism high, because this is what we need right now. Because at this moment in time, it's literally in hodl mode and dollar cost averaging. So if you're fortunate enough to earn a good living, or you've got a business generating sort of extra capital to deploy in the markets, you're in a very, very solid position, guys, because you can continue to fill your bags up. So by the time these cryptos do come to actually pump in terms of price action, then you're obviously going to be making more bang for your buck. Now, this 2618 fib level up here, this red fib line is coming out. You can see here on this sort of TA here as we measure up. So that's coming out at approximately 723%. So that's over an 8x multiplier on your money if Zebec was to begin running up to these highs, okay, and actually complete the full Fibonacci lines, okay. So once we take these off, we'll take this off, and then at least we got some sort of marker there. So this is all what's happening now. We are literally in a sort of bull flag here, as you can see. Yeah, this is a flagpole right here. And as earlier on in the video, we did have these this sort of parallel channel creating the bull flag. Okay, so again, we don't know when this could continue to pinball around. But what I'm looking for is to sort of hold this blue line. Like I said, this is holding up this sort of previous previous all-time high. So we're looking to hold this level, guys. So if ZBCN can hold the sort of 0.0035 level, I do believe there's good price action, solid price action to come for Zebec holders, guys. Okay, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Do what you got to do as always. If you want to go one step further and support me in the Discord, the link will be down below in the description, and I'll also pin it in the comment section as well, so you can access the Discord, and then we can discuss other sort of chart patterns, charts. It's got all my predictions and forecasts in there as well. That pretty much pays for itself, guys. Anyhow, been fun presenting today, guys. Until next time, the Block Bull is over and out.